this is what we're covering in today's video: height adjustable headlights, and also I'm going to give some information at the end of the video where these actually motors come from, as well as also I've got a set of new kind of clips for the headlights because I think the ones I've got are damaged, so it's always worth changing these up. I actually got these from a good friend of mine, Nelson Silver, so you can get these on eBay or any kind of motor factors. They sell these kind of little clips for the headlights. Yep, and I'm going to show you guys basically the wiring is pretty much plug and play and mounting this up. So it's going to be a short video, it's going to be pretty easy. Let's get on to this, and the first thing we're probably going to be doing is we're going to strip down the front grille so that we can actually mount the motors up and repair the headlights with this fitting kit. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward taking off the front grille. As you can see, there's a bit of play here. So remove the headlight, and now you can see obviously this is the main plug that goes onto the headlight. This is for the side light, and coming off here is the actual, should be on all the looms basically. And this is for the motor for the adjuster. So with the headlight on the bench, you can really see how badly that broken that is. So I think first things first, some pliers, we'll take these off and fit the new ones on. Okay, so what I've done is use the original ones, just put new clips on the end, because these are actually not brittle. So give it a quick rub down and a quick light spray so that it all looks as good as it can do. So now we'll just fit this back in its location. And now the motor. Now, the motor is from a Seat Ibiza, Seat Cordoba, from around 94 to about 97, and they're exactly the same as the Golf Mark II. And the part number that is on here, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to read it, but it's 321-941-295. I'll put that up on the screen. Yep, and it's exactly the same as the Golf Mark II. So we'll just quickly click that in, rotate it round, make sure that bit is in. There we go, clipped in, job done. Let's get this fitted onto the car. Okay, so moving right along now, we've fitted the headlights on. Now we're going to cover the wiring, and this is pretty straightforward really. So you should have the switch with the loom. This one's actually been cut here and unplugged, but I've actually got another loom here, so you guys can actually see it's complete. So this is the loom, and it comes with the actual plug that goes in the fuse box. This is the green one. It's the only one with this of this shape with that orientation. It's plug D. Now the yellow wire goes to pin 2 on plug D, and then at the end, I think that's plug 12, pin 12 on plug D. You've also got like a takeoff, which is, this is the illumination light. The gray and blue wire is always when you turn the lights on, so the switch actually lights up. And that's basically pretty much it really. And then you've got the earth wire, which obviously goes to earth. And then, like you can see, there's two variations here. One's got a black plug, one's got a red plug, and the car also may have one of these two colors, but that's the main thing you want to look for, is make sure one's got a brown wire, the other side of this, and also a red and blue wire, so they match up, so you don't plug it into the wrong one. And that's pretty much it. So let's go over to the car now and actually plug this all in, and then we're ready to test the headlights. So, got the plug in. Now, I'm going to show you what I've done, guys. So, this wire, I've actually changed the plug on it and put one of these Mark III style on, because that's what I've done. I've added a light connector here from the Mark III, so I can actually plug in, like when I put the electric windows in, this switch in, and I might put in other bits and pieces. At least I got a spare connector for the illumination. The earth wire is connected up here to the terminal where the earths are. This, like I said to you, some cars have this plug in black, some have it in red, but just make sure, like I said, you've got to make sure that it's got the same colors, and then this in the right orientation, so brown to brown, and then red and blue to red and blue. So that's that side done. And then the yellow wire I've connected onto that green plug, pin 2, which is plug D, and that's where it goes. I've had to literally solder on or crimp on a connector and push it through. And that should be it, really. Now it's just a matter of just pushing the wire up through, up into there. All right, guys, so hopefully you could hear the motor. The motor's running. They work perfectly. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn the car around, turn the lights off, put it up against the garage door, make sure the light's at the same height, the same level, and then